Welcome everyone to episode 128 of EDH Commander Challenge. I'm your host, BT. I hope you all enjoyed a great Valentine's Day. For me, it was a lot of fun. Aside from seeing the brand new Sonic the Hedgehog movie and then sharing a delicious meal with my lover, she got me this masterpiece of a gift. Hashtag relationship goals. Thank you very much, sweetheart. This episode is dedicated to you. Anyways, without any further ado, let's go check out those opening hands. First, in this corner, with an opening hand of a forest, island, seat of the synod, temple of mystery, wood elves, coiling oracle, eternal scourge, and his simic general, Tatyova Benthic Druid. He is the unpredictable Jimmy. And in this corner, with an opening hand of two swamps, Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx, Wayfarer's Bauble, Jet Medallion, Whisper Silk Cloak, Phyrexian Arena, and his mono-black general Yargle, Glutton of Urborg. He is yours truly, the host, BT. I won the dice roll off camera to start us off. Let's begin the card fight. For our first turns, I play a swamp and cast Wayfarer's Bauble, while Jimmy plays Temple of Mystery, leaving the Scryed card on top. I play a basic and pass. Jimmy plays an island and casts Budoka Gardener and passes. During his end step, I sack my Bauble to get a basic land from my deck into play tapped. I play another basic and cast both Jet Medallion and Phyrexian Arena and pass. Jimmy plays Seat of the Synod and casts Wood Elves. With its ETB trigger, he grabs a forest from his deck into play and passes. I lose one life during my upkeep to draw a card with my Phyrexian Arena. Then I draw for turn. I play a basic and cast my general, Yargle, and pass. During my end step, Jimmy uses his Gardener to put a forest from his hand into play. Jimmy plays Vivid Grove tapped and casts his general, Tatyova. He realizes he made a misplay, but decides to pass anyways. During my upkeep, I lose another life to draw an extra card with my arena. Then I play a basic and cast Shadow Spear. Then I pay 2 mana to equip it to my Yargle, making my evil Muppet even more threatening. Then I move into combat and I attack Jimmy with it. He declares no blocks and takes the massive hit of 10 damage. I gain 10 life thanks to the spear and pass. Jimmy starts his turn by casting Coiling Oracle. Its ETB reveals his top card, Sundering Vitae, which isn't a land, but does go to his hand. Then he casts Awakening Zone. Next, he moves into combat and attacks me with his general for 3. Then he passes. I lose a life again to my arena to draw an extra card. Then I cast Yeheni's Expertise. This gives all creatures -3/-3 until the end of the turn. Jimmy responds by using his Convoke to cast Sundering Vitae to destroy my spear, which in turn causes my general to fall as well. But Jimmy does politely ask me to keep my spear on the field for a bit while he checks the name of the card and adds it to his buy list of cards in his phone. With the second effect of my expertise, I cast a free Whisper Soak Cloak. And then I cast a Crypt Gas, doubling my mana, and pass. During his upkeep, Jimmy gets a free Eldrazi Spawn token thanks to his Awakening Zone. He then sacks it and taps out to recast Tatyova. Then he plays an island and gains a life and a free draw thanks to his general, and then casts Wayfarer's Bauble before passing. During my upkeep, I lose a life again to my arena to draw an extra card. Then I play Nykthos and recast Yargle. And now with Jimmy finished adding my Shadow Spear to his buy list, I deposit the card where it belongs, in the graveyard. I use all my mana available to first cast Black Blade Reforged. I then extort the spell, life draining Jimmy for 1. Then I equip Yargle with the cloak and the blade before passing. Jimmy's Awakening Zone gives him another Eldrazi spawn during his upkeep. He then plays Opal Palace, gaining a life and drawing a card thanks to Tatyova. Then he casts Eternal Witness, using it to return his Sundering Vitae from his graveyard to his hand. He then casts it immediately to destroy my cloak. Next he casts Mist Raven to return my Yargle to my hand before passing. During my upkeep, I lose a life to draw an extra card again with my arena. I then play a basic, and once again recast Yargle. This time I extort the spell, which drain lifes Jimmy for 1. Then I re-equip my blade to it, and pass. During my end step, Jimmy sacks his Bauble to place an island from his deck into play tapped, which triggers his general, drawing a card and gaining a life. Jimmy's Awakening Zone gives him another spawn token during his upkeep. Then he casts Tornado Elemental, which randomly kills his own Raven, which makes me a bit worried for my near future, before he passes. Once again I lose a life to my Phyrexian Arena to draw an extra card. Then I cast Bolas's Citadel. Then, from the top of my deck, I cast Beseech the Queen for 8, and take 6 damage due to its mana cost. With it, I add, and then cast Loxodon Warhammer. I also extort the spell, drain lifing Jimmy for 1. Then I equip the hammer to Yargle, and move into combat. I attack Jimmy with my now 20 power Yargle, and as a precaution, I cast Sudden Spoiling, turning all of Jimmy's creatures into basic 0/2s, making it so that even if he blocks with everything, he'll still take lethal commander damage, thus ending the game. While I'm unsure what Jimmy's plan was with his Tornado Elemental, I will say his Sundering Vitae is kinda cool. Convoke is an underrated ability in Commander. In fact, the only time I usually see people use it is when someone's playing Court of Calling. For myself, Phyrexian Arena continues to prove to be a must-play in your average mono black deck. There are better choices like Dark Confidant and Necropotence, but this card is definitely still worth playing. Agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoy our content, consider becoming a patron. We'll give you access to some sweet bonuses while helping out the channel at the same time. The journey to 2,000 family members is almost halfway done, guys. Thank you so very much. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you're a fan of EDH gameplay and you like whether it be 1v1 or multiplayer and you want to be part of the ever-growing Command Your Challenge family, just make sure you smash the subscribe button and notification bell down below. We do weekly videos. Don't forget as well to like, comment, share our videos, but most importantly, enjoy them. On behalf of all of our members here, I'm your host, BT. Feel free to check out all of the videos in the channel. Join our game. It's now your turn. Cheers!